You guys were kind of partners in crime on that turnover, I think, there, correct me if I'm wrong. Can you both talk about forcing the fumble and then getting the fumble?
I guess I'll start. Whenever it was a pass rush situation, and whenever we pass rush, we have this thing called vision line. So basically, we're just everybody on the D line's helping each other out. So I noticed that my tackle to my right was getting really wide, so I decided to make him right and go inside, and it worked out. QB was right there for me, and then David on my left was in the right place at the right time because he does everything right, and yeah, everything worked out in that moment.
Yeah, like Che said, it was a good play call. We got to the QB, Che did a great job, got it out, and I just saw the ball there, just jumped on it right there and then, so it was a good
You
call.
talked about Dan Lynn being on the sideline with you guys. Did you get a chest bump from him when you came back?
Yeah, the whole defense just crowded us as soon as we got off the field, and I couldn't tell who was who in that moment, but I'm sure he was in there somewhere.
For both of you guys, we've talked about this defense's knack for, tackles for loss and all that. How ready do you guys now feel knowing that, conference play is about to start and Utah's the first opponent up?
I don't think it matters who's up next. We pride ourselves on being ready for whatever opponent we have, whether it's home, away, nameless, faceless opponents. So whoever it is, we'll be ready for them come Saturday, and it'll be a great game.
You guys, the offense has been clicking early on. You guys are 3-0, but the defense, you guys have had some highlights as well. What can you say about what you guys are doing this season?
All I can say about that is we're paying attention to detail.
Yeah, the big things we pride ourselves on as a defense is just over communication, relentless effort, and just making big plays. And when we all trust each other and we all know we got each other's backs and we could all do our job to the best of our abilities, and we get to make those big plays all day long, and that's the amazing part of it.
You guys obviously built a big lead, got a lot of players in there. I think there were like 8 running backs who played. What's it like to see your teammates who don't get a lot of playing time in the game making meaningful plays? What does that mean for you guys to see them get that joy in that moment?
For me, it's something that's really special because obviously for me, I started my career here as a walk-on, and those were those players those plays that I got to have in my early career. And I can remember all the way back to COVID year, our first game when we played Cal here, and that was my first snaps ever playing here at UCLA, and it was the most amazing moments for me. So to be there on the sideline and now getting to watch them, the guys that they work their butts off every single day to service us and give us a great look, for the offensive guys that come over to the defensive field and vice versa, our guys that are young D linemen that go over there to help our O-line get ready for that game, to see them really in there and make plays or not make plays, but even get a snap and be on the field at all. I couldn't be any happier for them because I know how much pride they have for it. So.
You only gave up a touchdown today, but how much more satisfying would it be to get that shutout?
I think it was very satisfying seeing all my boys in there, to be honest. The egg would have been nice, but I really enjoyed seeing my brothers who have increased or insane work ethic in there, just doing their thing and seeing the fruits of their labor pay off.
Exactly. Going off what Jay just said, just like we just talked about, to see them play, it doesn't matter what the score is on their side of the ball. That was worth anything, or worth all of it. So we're just thankful for that.
You guys as a defense have forced multiple turnovers in each of the first 3 games now. What can you say that kind of ability to get the ball back adds to the defense and how dynamic it is?
As a team, we talk about just the 5 main things that are part of the game plan and winning. And one of the biggest ones is turnovers. Obviously, for offense, it's preventing turnovers, and for defense, it's creating them. So as a defense, for us to be able to do that every single game, day in and day out, we practice it every day on the field when we're getting ready for the game, and to have that show in the game is just awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.